When should you talk to somebody when you're driving them, a client? If they start the conversation, or you could start the conversation, how are things? How's it going? Blah, blah, blah. If they continue to talk, then you can continue on your conversation, but you don't want to talk too much. Sometimes you just stop, and then if they don't continue anymore, then you realize you got to the end of the conversation. If they start it up again, then you get into it. However, what I do almost all the time is when they get close to their home, I always talk at that moment, like we're within a couple minutes from the house. Like I may say something like, "Oh, you get a lot of deers around here," and people like talking about deers in their area for some reason. They really start talking about, "Oh yeah, the deers, blah 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 blah." So then that's something you could do, or always just bring something up at the end before you get to the house, and it's good. It works out, and a lot of times you can hear them in the back going through their wallet or going through their pocketbook, and you can hear the money coming out that they're going to give you a tip. Sometimes you get no tip. I mean, the rides I do, the tips are always on the credit card. So it's kind of like an Uber thing. It's not Uber, but it's a limousine company. Uh, but you can hear them going into their pocketbook, and you can hear the money riffling or whatever. But you got to know when to talk, when not to talk. And again, I mentioned this in another video about politics. You don't want to get into politics, especially if they're on the other side of your belief. Then you really get yourself in some trouble, some heated water. They can call the office. A lot of things can happen. But if you can find out what their belief is, and then you're on their side for real, it could turn out to be very beneficial. Because some people, the tips come out big time that way. So, but it's something to think about. Leave a comment, subscribe, help me out here. Appreciate it. Let me know how you do it when you take people home and you're dropping them off. What do you do about talking? Let me know. Thanks.